Thank you. A caller now from Islington.
Hi, Nick. It's Boris here from Islington. I just want to ask you, when are you going to get all those government ministers out of their posh limos and onto public transport like everybody else? And how can we possibly expect government to vote for increases in infrastructure spending, which we need in this city, and upgrading the tube, which we all need, when they sit in their chauffeur-driven limousines paid for by the taxpayer rather than getting down on public transport with the rest of us? Nick, get them out of their limos. Boris, over and out.
Now, that was recorded earlier. Nick Clegg realised instantly with a broad grin who it was. It is, of course, Mayor Boris Johnson. Nick Clegg.
I think we've actually cut. Boris, so he's not on the line.
No, he's not, I'm afraid. He recorded it earlier.
Well, that's easy for him, isn't it?
Boris, if you're listening.
I think, Boris, if you're listening, I suspect he isn't, if he's done that earlier. If you're listening, I think we've actually cut the amount of taxpayer money which is used to pay for the cars and everything for ministers and so on by about 70%. We massively slashed it and changed it.
We still read of ministers taking cars for sort of 100-yard journeys and things like that. These £80,000 a year chauffeur-driven car plus including driver. They're still in existence. Clearly,
ministers, myself included, driving cars, not all the time. I'm about to jump into a train to go up to Sheffield later this afternoon. But I think the fact that we've cut the bill we inherited from Labour for the ministerial cars by, I think it's around 70%. I can double check, which is a huge change. Is a big step in the right direction. And also, I would say to Boris, in terms of infrastructure, I'm completely with him on this. We should, wherever we can, find whatever available money we can to invest in housing, in transport, in energy, in the kind of infrastructure that we need. Creates jobs today, helps the economy in the future. We've got Europe's largest infrastructure project, Crossrail, here in London. George Osborne and the Treasury, to be fair to them, have offered, I think it's about £50 billion worth of Treasury guarantees to get infrastructure projects going in London. So my challenge to Boris is he going to use the Treasury guarantees offered by this coalition government for infrastructure project to help Londoners?
Well, Deputy Prime Minister, he's sitting in that very seat next week.
Well, ask him that.
We'll put
your
question
now.
Go ahead.
To get out of his limo and get the infrastructure projects that we're offering him moving.
All right.